see if we get them. Okay, how about a small, give a small musical history on the project?
Okay, yeah, Bestial Mouths has been around for a really, really long time. It was started in Los Angeles, and we basically wanted just to create something we wanted. We didn't set out to create like a specific genre, just kind of influences of experimental, industrial, goth, no wave, synth punk, post-punk, and it kind of just chronicles our life. And then, yeah, I was living in Berlin for a while, and now I'm back in the US.
Cool. So what bands, performing artists influence you?
Okay, yeah, there's a lot. Everyone usually notices in me, like the Monogalas. Obviously, I listen to like Susie's. I was a huge lover of PJ Harvey, Psychic TV, Throbbing Gristle. There's a lot of them. I guess
Cool.
That's a few.
Yeah. Views on today goth, dark wave, and death rock scene.
What do you want me to say, like views on it, or?
How do you feel about?
Oh, how do I feel about it? It's actually kind of cool. I know in a way a lot of people feel like weirder because it's getting more like well known and kind of maybe more like mainstream, but I also feel that it can be really good for a lot of artists that have been doing this for a long time, because I create music for people to come together and like it, you know, and feel like they belong. So I'm excited about it, you know.
Cool. So you live in New York, California, and Berlin. What the difference between each city music scene?
There's quite a bit, yeah. Berlin's music scene is definitely, it's a party city for sure. Even just like European culture is into really paying attention to music and art. So you tend to get more opportunities to play really cool stuff and things like that. It's definitely more electronic music focused. New York, to me, it seems like it's getting a little bit of a revival. When I was there, maybe I wasn't so much into it.
Yeah.
For me, Los Angeles, when we lived there, was really one that was really, really great for us and was really supportive and stuff. And I think after COVID, it's coming up again with a whole new thing. And I feel like the US is coming around now and being able to do a lot of cool festivals.
Cool. So the songwriting changed while living in each city?
The style and stuff, yeah, the process has really always kind of been the same, where it's like I do a lot of cut up stuff, and a lot of times the lyrics and concepts will come before the music, or we'll be like, I want a song that's kind of like this. Through the years, in the very beginning, it started definitely like in our practice space, writing with like us together with gear, but through the years it's kind of morphed now into us kind of having to write apart and then coming together for it, because the main person I write with right now, Brant Showers of Solve and Damon, he lives in Wisconsin, Madison, though we met in LA.
Yeah.
And then my live musicians live in Bordeaux, France.
Cool.
So everywhere.
So are you touring to support a new record?
Yes. We did like a small little tour, but kind of in Europe and stuff. But yeah, this is one that's really all across the U.S. to support the album.
Cool. So what are some of the songs about on the new record?
The new record, if you kind of look at the chronology of In Shrouds, Resurrected in Black, and this one's called Rot in My Skin. It's called Road of Thousand Tears. It's basically a chronicle of like my life and where I'm at now. And just kind of the idea that it's kind of a play on words too, that you've grown, you've matured, you've like in your skin, but also like you've taken on too much, there's too much craziness, you can't take any more pain and any more suffering, so like you're stuck in your skin.
Cool. So I really love the videos. So do you have like input in them?
Yeah, so it depends. Sometimes for the videos, I'll have an idea and I'll kind of tell the filmmaker, and you know, we do like inspiration boards back and forth.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's people that I work with that I've known for a while, and I really like to give them a song and be like, what do you see? And then they'll come to me and I'm like, okay, let's do that.
Cool. So you only 2 days into the tour?
Yes. I think this is the third day.
Yeah. How are it going so far?
So far it's been okay. Yeah. We had to kind of regroup. Unfortunately, my synth player is from France, and we normally have an electronic drummer from France. Customs did not let in our drummer. So then it was just me and my synth player, and we decided, well, we're going to make this happen. We're going to do what we can. We've played as a two-piece a lot before. Our biggest thing was, one, we're going to miss the other person because we love them. And also just it's a lot of driving for two people. Yeah.
Cool.
But
cool.
So far we're making it.
Favorite places to play on tour?
You know, I usually like the smaller cities the best,
Yeah.
and all ages shows, because I really like seeing the younger crowd and getting them excited. I tend to really like playing Florida because I grew up in Florida, so the little inner me goth is like, oh my god, so that's kind of usually
cool. You got any crazy tour stories?
I've got a lot. What do you want to know? From band members freaking out to border patrol doing weird stuff. I don't know what kind you want here.
Yeah.
But yeah, one of them was that for some reason we were playing in Canada, coming back into the U.S., border patrol pulled us over for 6 hours, searched our car, and to this day we have no idea why they did it, and they were doing the bad cop, good cop. And I had found, I collect dead things, I had found this little bug, I don't even know what it was, some kind of butterfly, dragonfly that had got stuck to the car. And so I put it by the driver's seat to get it at the end of tour. And one of them runs in and was like, why do you have this? Where have you been? And I'm like, I don't know, it's stuck in my car. I've been everywhere. He's like, this is an invasive species. You can't have it. He threw it on the floor and then stepped on it, even though it was dead. And I'm like, all right. So that was kind of fun.
Cool. You got any crazy fan stories?
Yeah, I do, I guess. I think the best for me personally, because I really like to influence females, especially minority females, because that was such a thing for me. I'm Puerto Rican, and growing up and kind of pushing, because people wanted us, we didn't get the same opportunities. It was an all ages show, and she came up to the booth with her dad, and it was her first show, and she really wanted to see us, and she had been in the front dancing, and she bought some merch, and to me that was just the best experience, because I'm like, her first show is going to be me, and she picked me.
Cool.
And her dad took her,
Cool. So who do some of the band artwork?
It depends, what photographer I'm using.
Yeah.
So, and then lately we've worked with some different graphic artists. Sometimes I do it, so it's a mix.
Cool. So how do you feel with AI in music?
Yeah. It's AI in general. I'm more of a pessimistic person sometimes with stuff, but so it scares me, not even just because as an artist and someone who likes to create, what I find in our music is the soul.
Yeah.
Because with the tools of everything can be done now. So AI music scares me because I'm scared it's gonna lose the soul, and I'm scared of people having that human interaction that AI can never do,
Yeah, I got a friend band. They want to use a dead singer vocals on the guy who used to sing for that band, but he just quit because of that.
Is it
the Dead Boys?
The Dead Boys, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. yeah, I was actually talking to him about that.
Yeah.
Like, what? I had no... Yeah, I'm like, yep, I know.
Okay, favorite things to do in a new city when you play a city?
Usually we don't get time to do anything.
Yeah.
But my favorite thing usually is I always look up the vegan restaurants because I'm vegan. I love doing that. And I don't know, then if there's time, I'll look for maybe there's a cool park or a cool cemetery or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, when you're not touring, what do you like doing?
I am a huge animal person. I love all animals and I live for animals. So a lot of my time is I have 2 rescue dogs. So I do a lot of rescue work, but it's basically hanging out with animals, going in nature, watching the birds, pretty
Cool.
much that kind of stuff, yeah.
Cool. You got any plans for the future?
To be alive.
Yeah.
Hope the world's doing okay too. But we are working on a new album. We're gonna meet together in May, so that should be out like early fall. And I have some other festivals coming up, and I also do a jewelry line that's made from all recycled materials. Like everything's recycled, even like the leather I use, it's taken apart from old bags and things. And I have a couple markets. So yeah.
Cool. Any last words?
Thank you. That's it, I guess.
Cool. Thanks.
Cool.